Well, Sean, the scoreline says 3-1 to Manchester United, but it does not tell the tale, does it?
No, it's a tough business that we're in. I thought we were outstanding for most of the game. Certainly first half, I thought we were absolutely top drawer against a fine group of players. And at Old Trafford, how they were 2-1 up, I think everyone was scratching their head, but it can be like that sometimes, football. And then the second half, I thought we continued. I thought we played very well. They had to change their shape to deal with us, which is a compliment weirdly in itself. But inevitably we come away with nothing, and growth in the performance, growth in the players, quite obvious for everyone to see, but we have to turn that into results, and we had enough chances again tonight to make sure that happened, and we didn't take all of them chances.
Were you becoming more and more fearful as chances were being missed that you might get sucker punched at the other end?
Well, you can't become fearful. I don't think there was any fear in the performance actually, but there's a reality. I mean, the 2 second phase set pieces, but the second one just for half time, you got a £65 million player crossing it, and it lands right on someone's head, and that's how much it costs for that quality. But other than them details, and we know they're important, of course, but the growth in these players has been absolutely exceptional, and you saw that tonight. These things help them to grow even further. So we look forward to the rest of the season without a shadow of a doubt.
I thought Danny Ings had equalised early in the second half. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great chance for him. I thought he was absolutely outstanding again tonight. He's a fine talent. People keep talking about the England side. I can see why. I think their players have just witnessed a Danny Ings on top form. We're enjoying what he does. I made it clear he'd be here. I made it clear he'd be enjoying what he does. And he is doing. I thought Barnsley alongside him as well. Doesn't always get the accolades. I thought he was excellent. You come into Old Trafford and you're delivering performances like that, it has to bode well for the future. But more importantly, we have to make it bode well for the future.
Is there anything you can do about these headed goals you keep conceding in set-piece situations in particular?
Well, the second phase, which is slightly different. It's we dealt with the first phase, didn't deal with the second as well as we like. And, some of it comes down to chance, of course, and some of it comes down to the will and desire to head it. I don't think there's a necessary lack of that. But you've got to remember we're dealing with a different animal here. I mean, you see the physicality of some of them players at Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, all these teams. Not so much Arsenal, actually, but certainly Man United and Chelsea, Man City. We can't make them grow. We can organise them, but we can't make them grow.
Just one final thought. Have you reached the stage where you're fed up with plaudits? You want points to accompany the plaudits?
Well, what we're trying to show is we're not little old Burnley, and I think we're doing that with the performances. But the league doesn't lie; it never does. We have to get more wins on the table. We have to get more points. The players are aware of that, by the way. But my assistant Ian Wone has a good saying: there has to be a future in what you're doing, and there is a future in what we're doing here. That's for sure.